Madden fanboys, I'm going to be bringing you factual, irrefutable, documented evidence of how vastly superior a 9-year-old game is than Madden. Let me explain something. I heard people telling me to adjust the sliders. I have Madden on very fast gameplay. Adjusting the sliders does not solve the game's clunkiness. The player's movements are clunky. They're not fluid. Do you understand that? And the only reason Madden survived this long journey is because after 2K released 2K5, which, by the way, I'm not a fan of 2K5. I thought the game was tailored to Madden gameplay, the Madden game players, and I thought the gameplay was tailored to Madden. So I didn't really like 2K5. That's why I'm playing 2K4. 2K4 is a much faster-paced game, and the goddamn AI is much more intuitive and smarter. But after they released that 1999 game, EA panicked. And they bought the rights to the NFL. It's not because they were passionate about making their game. They knew that they had a bunch of idiot fanboys that would buy the same game, updated rosters every year, without any noticeable improvements. Now, isn't it funny that they updated the so-called engine after they know the rights are going to be exclusively gone after 2013? So now I think 2K can make a game in 2013 or 14. Isn't it funny how they finally updated their engine? I mean, it's 2012. But the funny thing about it is it only made a negligible difference. There's nothing really different about this year's Madden. It's the same goddamn game. Look, I have it on very fast. The players just move around clunky. It's not fluid. And the football movements are pathetic. Now, graphically, it is a superior game, but that's to be expected. The game is 9 years newer, this and that. And it's the next generation. I mean, 2K4 was on a goddamn PS2 and Xbox 360 or Xbox. The bottom line is, the AI in Madden is garbage. And people tell me to adjust the sliders. I can adjust the sliders all the way. It don't matter. It's clunky. You see, they look like big bobblehead dolls. Now, I'm going to bring you irrefutable side-by-side comparisons of factual evidence of what plays and how they work better on 2K and how they are better. And I won't even use my sliders that I so intuitively developed to make the gameplay between my boards competitive. I won't even use that. I'll put it on Pro or All Pro, whatever. Both games. And I'm going to show you a difference right now of how much superior 2K's movement is. 2K4, let me remind you, on the PS3 than Madden 13 on the Xbox 360. I'm not saying Madden 13 is a bad game. I never liked Madden. But I'm telling you, 2K4 is a better game. What I'm telling you. So you Madden fanboys can say all you want, this and that. Imagine, let me tell you a scary thought right now. Imagine if the NFL didn't sell out and sell the rights to EA right now. You think Madden would be around right now? The answer is no. 2K would own all the fucking games out there right now because no one would buy Madden. And the funny thing about it is, when 2K comes back, I'm going to plead with them. And I know people, a lot of people tell me 2K5 is better. I don't like 2K5 because I thought 2K5 was tailored more towards the Madden fanboys so they can take away their fans. I thought they tailored it to Madden fanboys. The way they the gameplay even almost mimicked Madden. I didn't like it. And I'm going to make a plea for 2K. When you make your next football game, do not make it like 2K5. Make it like 2K4. That was the perfect representation of a football game. The players' movements, the speed and everything was nice and fast and crisp. Fast and crisp. Now, as far as presentation, halftime show, this and that, 2K5 is better than that. I don't know. I really don't care about the halftime show. But I'm telling the gameplay on 2K4 was just so much more superior than any game out there. And I'm going to be bringing you irrefutable, visual, documented, factual evidence on that soon this weekend. Now, a lot of people say, oh, Pro Football 2K8. Nah, it's like Madden clone. It's clunky. See, 2K5 to me was clunky. You have to adjust the sliders in 2K5 to make it play good. I'm sorry, I didn't like 2K5. So therefore, me not liking 2K5 should dispel any rumors that I'm a 2K fanboy. I'm not a 2K fanboy. What I am is a football fan. In 2K4 is the best football game out there. 9 years later, a 2003 game is vastly superior than a new Madden? Can you imagine what 2K games would be like right now if they were allowed to make football games? If someone didn't panic and say, oh, we're going to get beat. We're never going to be able to make a football game no more because 2K's just got better stuff. Their whole goddamn developing team is better than ours. Can you imagine how brilliant? I used to love football. Playing it on video games. I stopped playing football because of Madden. That's why I stopped playing football. I mean, the football was the first game I ever played in a video game. That's what I started out with. It wasn't shooters, it was football. But Madden killed it for me with their goddamn bobblehead dolls. Believe me, I used to go to GameStop, man. I have arguments with people all the time about it. When 2K, if 2K was making games right now, football games, I wouldn't even upload Call of Duty. All I'd be uploading is football. I love football. And Madden is like arcadish. 2K4 is a beast. And you Madden fanboys got to realize that. And I suggest to you Madden 13 fanboys that you play the game before you make fun of it. You can see in my videos right now how much better the football movements are in 2K4. And like I said, 2K5, please do not replicate that game. A lot of people like 2K5. I was not a fan of it. It was tailored to take away Madden fans, and guess what? It did. At $19, release day, June 20th or July 20th, in 2004, that's what it was. I remember picking that game up. I was so pumped up for me and my boy. It's now $19.99 it was, right? We got it home. Me and my boy looked at each other. I was like, what the fuck? It's basically Madden. We didn't like it at all. In fact, we played it for a couple of days when we went back to 2K4. I mean, 2K5 is, honestly, I didn't like it. I have nothing good to say about 2K5. But 2K4 was the biblicality Bible of video football. It was. And you can't refute that. So you got better graphics in the new game. It's 9 years newer. But the sad part is, the physical engine of the 2K engine, whatever the fuck it was called, was so much vastly superior than this new engine they have in Madden 13 right now. So Madden, I surmise that, or 2K, I beg of you right now, 2K4, when you make your next football game, use that same formula you did with 2K4. Believe me. Because when you play 2K4 and 2K5, it's like night and day. The speed difference on 2K4 as opposed to the way the characters move in 2K5, it's just not even close, believe me. And there's so many glitches in 2K5. This video right here has shut all the Madden fanboys up. And my 2K brethren. And which, by the way, I'm not a 2K fanboy because I don't even like 2K5. So that dispels any rumors. But I will make a visual documentation, irrefutable factual evidence coming up this weekend of a side-by-side, well, maybe not a side-by-side comparison, but one play here and one play there for Madden. I will do that. And I'm going to dispel any rumors that these Madden fanboys can think that their games, your AI in Madden is complete garbage. But I know people are saying, well, put on an expert, this and that on Madden. Look, I could put on all Madden, it don't matter. It does not stop the clunkiness of the character movements. That's all it is. So anyway, that's the video for today. But Madden fanboys, I'm going to beat it into your brains right now. I'm going to beat it into your brains right now how much better and vastly superior 2K is. Because 2K4 right now is the best football game ever. And that's from 2003. I remember picking it up one day. And to think, when I first started playing this game, I'm not going to lie to you. You know how dumb my ass was? When I first started playing 2K4, I thought you had to move with this D-pad. And I was wondering, I was like, my boy would come over and stomp me. And I was like, what the fuck, man? My guy's moving in blocky, like blockiness, right? He goes, man, you're using a D-pad. And I wonder, I couldn't cut this and that. As soon as I realized you could use it. That's how dumb I was, right? As soon as I started using these, unbelievable. That's when, hey, 6 straight years winning that fucking 2K title between all my boys, right here in this very same room. I won it all until that one fateful day I had a 21-3 lead against this one dude. And he was talking about how I was running the clock out, and he started getting smart. So I said, you know what, I won't run the clock out. Interception, fumble, this and that. He won the game. I went off. Needless to say, we didn't talk for about 5 years. But videos are coming. True story.